let's make a low-carb appetizer that you can use for any group to get together, game day, whatever you have coming up, that would be good. So maybe just for a meal. I eat this for a meal. So we're going to start with a batter. So this is a half a cup of flour, about 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of paprika, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to mix this, kind of whisk it together. Going to mix it with about a half a cup of water and mix this into a batter. While I'm doing all this, my oven is preheating to 450. And we're going to get this all mixed nice and smooth, no clumps. Just whisk it together. Then we're going to take some cauliflower. I had some leftover cauliflower in the fridge. It's not a head, or it might be a small head of cauliflower, but we're going to just dump all the rest of this in here. And I'm actually going to use this spoon and just kind of get it all mixed up. You can actually, if you want to dip each piece and do it, you can do that. I find that this is just as easy. And then we're going to take I've got a pizza pan. You can use any type of pan. Cover it with parchment paper. And then we're just going to put these, after they're mixed really well, on our pan and cook them in the oven for about 20 minutes until they are cooked and crunchy. Make sure you turn them about halfway through, but they'll get crispy then. So let's get this done. All right, so at this point, your cauliflower should be done after about 20 minutes. It should be just a little bit crispy on the outside. Remember, you've flipped it over halfway through cooking. That way both sides get that little bit of crisp. You're gonna take about 1/4 cup of any hot sauce, buffalo sauce, whatever type of that buffalo, as mild or as hot as you want, and mix it with about a half a tablespoon of olive oil and just mix it together. You can either dip each one of these, or you can just pour it over the top of them and kind of mix them all up, which is what I'm gonna do to make sure they're all coated. If you wanna take a brush and do it, you can. That takes too long for me. So I basically just pour it on my parchment paper, and then get all of these nice and coated really well. And then we're gonna stick this back in the oven for just about 10 minutes, and that'll be it. You can serve it with your favorite sauce. Me, I'll serve it with ranch. It's the best.